Hello, this is Cameron Townsend, and this is the saxophone teaching lesson. First things first, we're going to want to open our case. So we're going to set the case down on the ground with the lip of the latch facing downwards. So you're going to open the latch, and this bottom part that you're opening is going downwards. Open up the case, and we have a couple different parts. First thing we're going to put together is the mouthpiece. So this is the mouthpiece, and this is the neck joint. Now be careful that you don't bend this when you're putting this together, because when you bend it out of shape, it's hard to get back into shape. So I always like to hold it kind of like a gun. Can't say that. But we're going to twist this onto the cork, and we want to go until we have about a pinky nail's worth of cork left. Make sure that's straightened out. Next, we want to grab the bell of our saxophone body. We're going to pull that up to us. Make sure this is loosened, this top screw, so that way we can put our neck in easily. Make sure you don't unscrew it from the entire joint like I just did. Tighten it once it's on there. And now we're going to get our neck strap. Put it on. So you see this ring right here that seems like it does nothing? That's where we're going to clip our neck strap. Now it won't fall. Don't do this, but now it'll just sit. So, next we want to take the ligature and just set it aside for now. I was wrong. We want to take our reed. Going to take it out of the package and put it in our mouth. We want to let this soak for a couple of seconds in our mouth. We want to soak both ends in our mouth. Now we want to line this up to the facing of our mouthpiece to cover up the big gap or the big hole in the mouthpiece. Now, there's a couple different methods. I'm using my middle finger on the right side and my thumb on the left side, and I'm using my index finger on the top to stop the reed. And now that lines up pretty well, I believe. Now we grab the ligature, make sure it's loose enough to go on, and then slide it over the reed in the mouthpiece. Slide it down, and then secure it by tightening it. Secure the reed by tightening the ligature. Now here we are. Now, where do we go from here? Posture. So, number one, you want to put your thumb here, your left hand thumb here on this little black dot, and then your right thumb is going to go under this little metal piece here that's coming out towards you. And that's how we're going to distribute the weight of the saxophone. So, make sure that seems a little comfortable. Boom. Now we're here. Now, we don't want legs crossed, we don't want legs up here. We want both legs flat on the ground, back straight, sitting up, and we want to be sitting on the front middle part of the chair. Now we've got good posture. But what's next? Well, let's talk about fingers. So we see the white things on the instrument. These are called the pearls. These are the buttons that our fingers are going to go down. So, first, we have our first index finger on the top, our middle finger, or our second finger on the third one, and our ring finger on the fourth one. We want our fourth finger, or our right hand index finger, on the top one down here, on the lower end of the joint, on the lower end of the body. Second one, third one. That way we're covering all of those. Now pinkies. There's a couple of options, as you can tell. Usually, don't do that with your mouthpiece. And then, so you want to just put it like maybe on the top or the bottom. It can rest anywhere up there. But we want to put our right hand pinky on the bottom side of these two buttons. Now, we want to focus on embouchure. So we're going to put our mouth over. Don't put your entire mouth on yet. We want to curve our lip over our teeth and let it rest there, because we don't want our teeth touching the reed. It could damage the reed. It's not good. So, bottom lip, just like this. Now your top teeth can go on the mouthpiece. And we want to seal off our mouth so no air is escaping. Now tonguing, now imagine you're saying like do, 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 do. The tip of the tongue should be touching nearly the tip of the reed. It's a little forward of the tip of the reed on the underside. Now we're ready to start learning how to play a note. So, proper posture, proper hand position. The first note we're going to learn is B, which is the first finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, by the way. So, 1. There we go. That's the first note on saxophone. Now we're going to tear down in the opposite order we came. So we're going to loosen up the ligature. Going to remove it. Take off the reed. Put it in your mouth so that you can work with your hands. Loosen the neck. Take it off. Separate the neck and the mouthpiece. Remove the neck strap from the body. And again, we want to be carrying it from the bell. Now, put up your reed. Take off your neck strap. And close up shop. There we go. Thank you very much.